This morning, a third person is behind bars in connection with a bizarre and grisly murder in Kelso. Cowlitz County deputies say they identified Carlos Chavez Velasco as a third suspect in the murder of Alan Nielsen last year. On July 15th, Nielsen's remains were found on a property off Holcomb Road. The remains were badly damaged in an apparent explosion. Deputies believe Nielsen was shot and killed during an argument, and explosives were used to blow up the body. Two other people have also been charged in the case. Velasco, who fled the state shortly after the murder, was arrested at a homeless shelter in Los Angeles after a warrant was issued in May. He's currently in the LA County Jail awaiting extradition to Cowlitz County.